Transcontinental trade routes have played a significant role in shaping the history of the world. These routes, which connect different continents and cultures, have facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies for centuries. In this essay, we will examine some of the most important historic transcontinental trade routes and their impact on the world. One of the earliest transcontinental trade routes was the Silk Road. This network of trade routes linked China to the Mediterranean world, passing through Central Asia, Iran, and the Middle East. The Silk Road was in use as early as the Han Dynasty in China, 206 BC to 220 AD, and was a major conduit for the exchange of goods and ideas between the East and West. Silk was the main commodity traded along the Silk Road, but it was also used to transport other luxury goods such as spices, glass, and precious metals. The Silk Road also played a role in the spread of Buddhism from India to China. Another important transcontinental trade route was the Trans-Saharan trade route, which connected West Africa to North Africa and the Mediterranean world. This trade route was used to transport goods such as gold, salt, and slaves. The Trans-Saharan trade route was in use as early as the 8th century AD and was a major source of wealth for West African kingdoms such as Ghana and Mali. The Indian Ocean trade network was another important transcontinental trade route. This network connected the East African coast, the Arabian Peninsula, the Indian subcontinent, and Southeast Asia. The Indian Ocean trade network was in use as early as the 1st century AD and was a major conduit for the exchange of goods and ideas between the East and West. This trade network was used to transport goods such as spices, textiles, and precious metals. It also played a role in the spread of Islam and the establishment of Islamic states in the region. Finally, the spice trade routes are a transcontinental trade route which played an important role in the history of the world. The spice trade route connected the East and the West, connecting Europe to the East Indies. The spice trade route was in use as early as the 15th century and was a major source of wealth for European countries such as Portugal and Spain. The spice trade route was used to transport goods such as pepper, cinnamon, and nutmeg. In conclusion, transcontinental trade routes have played a significant role in shaping the history of the world. These routes have facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies between different continents and cultures for centuries. The Silk Road, Trans-Saharan trade route, Indian Ocean trade network, and spice trade routes are some of the most important historic transcontinental trade routes that have had a profound impact on the world. These trade routes not only facilitated the exchange of goods, but also played a role in shaping the cultures, economies, and societies of the regions through which they passed.